times they are a-changin'. Hello, and welcome back to Miriel's Deep Dive. Today we are going over The Times They Are A-Changin' by Bob Dylan and how it can relate to the Bible. And if you like the content, then I recommend going back and seeing the first video I posted. Anyways, let's get into it. So The Times They Are A-Changin' has always been one of my favorite songs, and actually, shout out to my brother for being the inspiration to this video because he pointed out how some of the lyrics can reference the Bible and some of Jesus' teachings. So the first one I want to talk about is the most prominent one. It comes right after the 5th verse and is in the chorus. The lyric says the first one now will later be last, which we can refer to something Jesus said in Mark chapter 10 verse 31, which states, "But many that are first shall be last, and the last first." The verse showcases a reversal of worldly expectations in God's kingdom. It also emphasizes earthly status and possessions don't determine one's standing in God's eyes. Those who are famous or important in this world may not be so in the next. So yeah, great lyric and verse right there, and honestly my favorite reference out of the ones I'm going to show. Now these next references may not be as prominent or as relevant as the first one. However, I would still like to share them with you guys. Personally, I think these two next ones aren't as relevant, but are still noticeable overall. The first one is Call to Action. Both the song and some biblical passages use language to urge people to notice and respond to change. The opening lines to the song echo the prophetic call of Joel and Isaiah. The next one is about changing power dynamics. The Times They Are A-Changin' speaks about changing the social and political landscape, suggesting how those in power may lose their position as new forces emerge, mirroring the idea of God overturning power hierarchies. The final detail I want to get into is how the song adopts biblical style into its lyrics. A few examples of this are "Heed the call," "Sink like a stone," and "The curse it is cast." Though not really direct references, they can be recognized as a biblical style. So overall, what should we take away from this? Obviously, the song's meaning is an urge to change and not stay as we currently are. And in the Bible, we know that God is unchanging. So, what the heck? My take is, even though the times will change and societal norms will change, we must always stay close to God and have that connection with Him, no matter what happens.